Hello, and welcome to Mindful Moments, the podcast where science meets serenity. I'm your host, Samara. Today, we're exploring a skill that can transform conflict, confusion, and emotional chaos, walking the middle path in DBT. Joining me is clinical psychologist and author of today's featured guide, Dr. Laura. Dr. Laura, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Samara. So many people feel trapped in extremes. I'm either perfect or a failure, or you're either with me or against me. Walking the middle path isn't about compromising your values. It's about freeing yourself from the exhaustion of black and white thinking.
I love that framing. So let's start with the basics. What is walking the middle path in DBT? And how is it different from just meeting in the middle?
Walking the middle path is the practice of dialectical thinking, holding two truths at once. Instead of either I'm right or you're right, we shift to I can be right about my experience and you can be right about yours. It's not about splitting the difference, it's about integration. That's how we access wise mind, the place where emotion and logic work together.
That distinction is so important. You mentioned validation as a core skill here. Can you break down what validation really means in this context?
Absolutely. Validation is not agreement. It's saying, your feelings make sense given your experience. For example, I understand you're frustrated about the curfew, and the rule still stands. When people feel understood, their nervous system calms. That's when real problem solving can begin.
That's powerful. So how does someone actually practice this when emotions are high?
I teach a simple 4-step process. 1. Pause. When you feel pulled toward an extreme thought, always, never, total failure, just notice it. 2. Look for the partial truth. Ask, what's the 1% truth in the other perspective? 3. Validate the emotion. It makes sense you feel this way. 4. Use and instead of but. I love you and I need space. That tiny word shift changes everything. Practice this when you're calm first. It becomes easier in the storm.
I'm trying the and challenge tonight. But here's a real question. For our listeners with bipolar disorder, how does walking the middle path help with mood swings specifically?
Such a vital question. With bipolar, extreme thinking can amplify episodes. I'm completely fine during hypomania, or I'll never recover during depression. Walking the middle path helps you hold both truths. I'm experiencing a mood shift, and I have tools to care for myself. It doesn't erase the episode, but it reduces the shame, the panic, the self-judgment that makes everything harder.
Thank you, Dr. Laura. This feels like a compass for hard moments. One last thing. What if finding the middle path feels impossible in the heat of conflict?
That's completely normal. Remember, you don't have to get it perfect. Even a 10% shift toward the middle, just one deep breath before reacting, is progress. And if you slip into extremes, validate yourself first. Of course I reacted that way. I was overwhelmed. Then gently return to the path. That is the practice.
Beautifully said. Listeners, if today's conversation with Dr. Laura gave you a tool to find more balance today, please do us a favor. Like this episode, subscribe to Mindful Moments, and share it with someone who might need this gentle wisdom. Your support helps us bring more expert guidance like this to you every week.
And remember, walking the middle path isn't about being neutral, it's about being wise. You can hold strong values and stay open. You can feel deeply and choose wisely. That's where true freedom lives.
Until next time, be gentle with your heart. I'm Samara.
And I'm Dr. Laura. You've got this.